There has a major trend over last couple of years. A trend that's not just encouraging but also necessary. We have had several great films with women as central characters. Of course, for majority of the 21st century, actresses weren't so lucky. They always landed the shorter end of the stick, mostly restricted to playing the damsel in distress, or the crazy girlfriend. But thankfully that has changed, or at least has been changing. Having said that, who have been the real flag bearers of female actors in this century so far? Honestly, a list of 10 names wasn't difficult at all to come with. After a thorough understanding of each of their careers, we finalized on the following 10 as the best actresses of the 21st century. Number 10, Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron is a South African-American actress and film producer. The first thing that comes to your mind when you hear her name is her strong personality, both physical and otherwise. Her most memorable role till date is Monster, where she played a real-life serial killer on a twisted mission. She achieved iconic status through that role and also made into the history books as the first South African actress to win an Oscar. Since then she has worked with the topmost directors of Hollywood, and recently Mad Max Fury Road ensured that her magic is still alive. Number 9, Penélope Cruz Sanchez. Penélope Cruz Sanchez is a Spanish actress and model. Penélope Cruz is as comfortable in being a seductress as she is in being a woman of substance in her films. She has that rare ability of combining glamour, oomph, and gravitas into her roles that make her such a delight to watch on screen. The main ingredient in her captivating appeal is her unmistakable acting abilities. She can pull off any role under the sun given a good director. You can feel a slice of Spain in her demeanor. Films like Broken Embraces, Vicky Cristina Barcelona, 9 only consolidated her position as the best in the business. Number 8, Nicole Mary Kidman. Nicole Mary Kidman is an Australian actress and film producer. Right from the start of her career, her choice of roles reflected an attempt to stand out in their sheer uniqueness and depth of character. Films like Batman Forever and To Die For put her in the big league, but it was the spate of award-winning films that she starred in that made her an actress of the world. Her best performances came in understated films like Birth and Dogville. Number 7, Amy Lou Adams. Amy Lou Adams is an American actress and singer. She was named one of 100 most influential people by Time magazine in 2014 and is among the highest paid actresses in the world. Amy Adams is one of Hollywood's most revered stars. Not only has she earned accolades from the critics, but has similar affection from the moviegoers. She has this unique ability to do an Oscar-type movie. It is baffling how she hasn't won an Oscar yet, despite having 5 nominations. She does have 2 Golden Globes to her name, and is only one of 4 actresses to have won it for 2 consecutive years. Well, she seems to be heading in the right direction. Number 6, Julianne Moore. Julianne Moore is an American actress, prolific in films since the early 1990s. One of the few actresses whose performances never dip throughout her career, Julianne Moore has created a niche for herself in the annals of cinema. Though an established actress by the 2000s, she continued to experiment with roles, and gave some excellent performances, in Far From Heaven and After Hours. But it was her painfully honest and heart-wrenching portrayal of an Alzheimer's patient in Still Alice that truly demonstrated her power as an actress, a role that won her numerous international awards and critical acclaim. Number 5, Cate Elizabeth Winslet. Cate Elizabeth Winslet is an English actress and singer. Could there be a list without her? Probably the most loved actress in this list, Kate Winslet's rise to stardom is the stuff legends are made of. But even with tremendous international attention and worldwide admiration, Winslet has still managed to stay true to her craft. Her infectious smile and childlike innocence have always made her stand out from her contemporaries. This is probably most visible in her brilliant portrayal of the independent and free-spirited Clementine in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, one of her finest performances to date. Number 4, Naomi Ellen Watts. Naomi Ellen Watts is an English actress and film producer. The fact that Naomi Watts would have made it to this list with just 1 movie in her filmography says a lot about her abilities as an actor. Such was her performance in Mulholland Drive, where her unexpected transformation from the sweet, loving Betty to the obsessive lunatic Diane will leave you gasping for breath. Even with one of finest female performances in the history of cinema under her belt, Watts didn't stop, continually demonstrating her versatility as an actor. Whether it is a woman who develops an emotional attachment with an ape in the epic blockbuster King Kong or an inconsolable, heartbroken wife and mother in 21 Grams, Watts slips into these roles with panache and finesse, displaying extraordinary depth and understanding of what is expected of her. Number 3. Marion Cotillard. Marion Cotillard is a French actress, singer-songwriter, musician, environmentalist and spokesperson for Greenpeace who achieved international fame with the film La Vie en Rose. An indie favorite, Marion's sad intense eyes cast a shadow of epiphany among her viewers who experiences a wide range of emotions from satisfaction to ecstasy. She is a thinking man's actress, sensitive, sophisticated, and always understated. The zenith of her creative output came into force with the film La Vie en Rose. Awards and accolades followed, but she never compromised with her art for the sake of big studio movies. Her heart-rendering performances in films like 2 Days, 1 Night, and Rust and Bone only elevate her status as one of the finest actresses of this generation. Number 2. Isabelle Anne Madeleine Huppert. Isabelle Anne Madeleine Huppert is a French actress who has appeared in more than 100 films and television productions since her debut in 1971. Isabelle Huppert is easily the finest and boldest actress in the business. At 63, she seems to be at her very best, churning out incredible performances one after the other at an age where most of her contemporaries have been reduced to pale shadows of their former selves. Most recently in Elle she gave one of her career best performances. We already know that her performance in The Piano Teacher is among the finest of this century. She has such an incredible range that she can play a sexual victim with as much ease as she can play a sexually repressed character. And number 1. Catherine Elise Cate Blanchett. Catherine Elise Cate Blanchett is an Australian actress and theatre director. Undoubtedly the greatest and the most gifted actress of her generation, Cate Blanchett is quite an enigma. Having worked with some of the most accomplished modern filmmakers including Martin Scorsese, Steven Spielberg, Ridley Scott, David Fincher, and Peter Jackson among others, The Aviator, it is in her gut-wrenching portrayal of an emotionally broken woman finding her place in the world in Woody Allen's Blue Jasmine that we see Blanchett at her very best. With an Oscar nomination for Carol, Blanchett continues to impress us with her abilities, and we are sure that there's much more in store for us from her. Thanks for watching guys, and pleasantly subscribe for interesting videos.